Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Kate and this is Cards by Kate Fletcher. If you like what you see today, please do subscribe to the channel, hit me a big thumbs up for the video and ring that bell for notifications for when I next upload. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming to join me today. So in the last couple of days, I have seen some videos from fellow crafters that made me really sad because people are getting fed up. They're feeling demoralised and they've just had enough. The gist of these videos is that they are sick of constant products being pushed on them. They are sick of being made to feel bad when they can't afford to buy the new products that the companies are pushing. They feel like because they can't afford the products, they then can't go and recreate the card that is so perfect on Instagram or Pinterest that they've seen. And it's just not a great place to be. They compare their work against the perfect world of Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, you know, all the resources we look at for inspiration, you know, and they don't feel good enough. And they are sick of constantly spending out money on the new release just for a month or two down the line, the next new release from their favourite designer, and having to think, can they afford it, so on and so forth. So people are falling out of love with crafting, and I think that's really, really sad. So I have an idea. We all for a long time have been saying we want to use our stash, we want to use our stash, we need to be better at using our stash. But in reality, are we doing that? So I've come up with an idea to help us. So I'm just going to clear this out the way and I'm going to show you my idea. It is so incredibly simple that anyone will be able to do this. I have a box. Well, actually it's a cake tin, and I've lined it with paper. Now here's my idea. We all say we want to use our stash. I did it in my goals video for at the start of this year. But when you look at your current stash, it can be really overwhelming to know where to start because we all have so much. So here's my idea. You get a box. It doesn't have to be a big box. And you're going to go through your stash and you're going to pick up to 5 items. I would recommend not doing more than 5 because again then we're going to get overwhelmed, and we're going to put them in the box. Now I'm not actually using 5 this month. I have picked out the Papercraft Society box, which was box 15. Haven't actually used it, so that is going in my box because the new one is due. Some people already have it. Mine didn't come on Friday or Saturday, so I'm expecting it to come on Monday. But I haven't used this book yet, so that kit is going in the box. The other thing I'm putting in the box are these storage boxes that I bought. I can't even remember what month I bought them in 2020. It was before a lockdown, I can tell you that much. But they haven't been used. So those are going in the box. Now, the goal is, by the end of this month, to have used these and to have made something with them. It can be one thing, it can be many things. Doesn't matter, as long as these get used, that is the main thing. I'm also not going to be looking at Pinterest or Instagram or Facebook for inspiration on how to use these things, because then I'm not living up to anybody else's ideal. I'm just going to do as I feel, and when it's done, hopefully my box will be empty. I may well share what I do on YouTube, but equally I might keep it to myself, because at the end of the day the reason we craft is, well, I'm sure many different reasons. Some of us craft for pleasure, some of us craft for our anxieties and our mental health, And some of us craft because it's fun. Some of us craft because we're just starting out, or others of us do it because we just love it. But the point is, we do it because we want to. So by using the items in this box, I will have used my stash, and I haven't overwhelmed myself. I haven't looked anywhere for inspiration, so I'm not having to live up to anybody's perfect ideal. And I hope that can help someone. So each month what I'm going to do is come on and fill the box, so at least you can see what I am planning to do. At the end of each month I may well come back and say how successful I've been or not. I may do a project share. I will see how things go. But then what happens if I don't use the product? Let's say I use the boxes, but for any reason I don't use the kit. Now I could say, well, okay, I'll put that in friends mail, or I will put it in a giveaway, or I could just look at it and go, do you know what, this kit is more suited to spring, maybe I'll save it for a month or two and put it back in my box. We don't want to be beating ourselves up for the fact we haven't used something. The other thing to look at is how much time do you realistically have to craft and create with the items you've picked. I know that these boxes are not going to take long to use or alter, so there's no problem putting 4 boxes in there. This kit, again, I had an idea of what I wanted to do with it, I just never got around to doing it. I have 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks until the end of the month. I think this is an achievable target to use 2 things. This is why I'm saying only put up to 5 items in the box, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. You also don't want to be beating yourself up because, oh, it's like 3 weeks in and I still haven't touched my box. That's not an issue. Also, if you're putting things in the box you want to use when you're crafting, have that box to the side of you. Then it will be easier for you to reach for whatever's in the box, because you'll have it in your eye line and it will be at the forefront of your mind. Whereas if you have the box, I don't know, in a drawer or away from your craft space, you won't reach for the item because it's like not right there, if that makes sense. So that's my idea. I hope it makes sense, and I hope some of you will join in with this. I think it's going to be a really good way to use our stash, as we have been saying we all want to do, without overwhelming ourselves, and also giving ourselves a point of reference from a start point. So let me know in comments what you think. Let me know if you're going to join in. You don't have to share with me what you make, but you can if you want to. There's no right or wrong way to do this task. You could put glitter in there, you could put Nuvo drops in there. It's literally a way to rediscover your love for your current stash without having to go out and spend loads of money to recreate the perfect ideal. So thank you very much for watching today. I hope you are all safe and well. I will be back soon with more videos. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.